What's up? It's your boy Chico back with another video on first video of 2018. But here we go. We got it. What we got going on here? Alex Smith has been traded to the Redskins, as we all may know. This trade happened about 30 minutes ago. And we're gonna come out here, talk about why I believe this will work. See how he looks in the nice uniform. And hopefully show him this first half. Let's see what he does in this first half. Now, coming out the gate here, we see a cover two. We're going to focus more on the gameplay first. I don't want to throw in sections first. And then we're going to get into it. Now, I'm going to show y'all what he looks like in the uniform, and then I'm going to tell you exactly why I believe this will work for the Redskins. Now, before we get into the video, first of all, look at Alex Smith. Look at our poise. Y'all put him in the speed flex. I hate the Vizix helmet. It's safer, but it looks ugly. As a former player, I'll let you know right now. Even though it's safer, I never got a concussion. I'm gonna look good. I'm a shut vengeance guy. If not a shut vengeance, speed flex. If not a speed flex, speed. But anyway, so the point of this video, it's to talk about why Alex Smith, why I believe this will work. First of all, we're going to talk about the gameplay we got going on here. We have the Redskins versus the Eagles. And I know some people are like, why didn't I go Redskins versus Chiefs? You know, everybody wants to see that former leader, teacher versus protege. Everybody wants to see that. But the reason I put against the Eagles because the Eagles in the Super Bowl, which means next year, his toughest test to beat, going to be the Eagles. Let's see how he does against them right now. We know that front seven is ridiculous. We know corners have done better. They got Malcolm Jenkins back there. Ronald Darby's a great corner. Front seven is outstanding. Fletcher Cox gets great pressure, gets great run stops for a defensive tackle. Brandon Graham, great job this year on the pass rush. But this is going to be his toughest test. Now, the reason I believe this deal will work for the Redskins, whenever you give Alex Smith a good defense, a nice tight end, and some fast receivers, he knows how to make it work. He knows how to make it work. When he was with the 49ers, they had a great defense. Navarro Bowman, Patrick Willis, Alden Smith, the other Smith, I forgot his name. I almost said Alex Smith. Not Alex Smith. Justin Smith or something. The defensive end. He actually looked like a defensive tackle, but he rushed like a defensive end. But when they had that defense, oh yeah, they went to the playoffs. Chiefs, Tamba Hali, Justin Houston, Eric Berry, Marcus Peters. They had Sean Smith too. When you give this man the weapons he needs, he'll get you to the playoffs. And let's not forget how Alex Smith and Jamal Charles work great together. They got a Jamal Charles on the team too. Chris Thompson. That's one thing most people don't realize about Alex Smith. He's not afraid to get the ball to the running back if it's not open. He loves to check it down. If it's not there, he'll check it down. That's one thing Kirk Cousins actually had a problem with. He put the balls into the fate of too much turnovers. We just gonna say that. He had a turnover problem, interception problem. And you know, another reason this trade happened, week 17. 3 interceptions for Kirk Cousins, not a good way to end the season. Could have won the game for the fans, didn't win it. Lost to the Giants, who only had 3 wins on the season. I am a Giants fan, so yeah. Anyways, but look, Alex Smith, this is a perfect fit for him. This is a perfect fit for him. This is him exactly what he needs. Good tight end. Jordan Reed healthy, he's gonna make it work. That's a replacement for replacement for the tight end they had in Kansas City. I forgot his name real quick. And he's one of my favorite. Travis Kelce, there it goes. Pop back real quick. Anyway, so that's a good replacement for him. Now, don't forget what Alex Smith did with Dwayne Bowe. He likes the big receivers too. We got a replacement there for that too. Terrell Pryor, replacement there right there. Likes the fast receiver, Jamison Crowder. I definitely can't see him moving to the outside if he's not in the slot. And Jamal Charles, like I brought him up, even though they didn't have a Jamal Charles for a while. Chris Thompson, Alex Smith will check the ball down. That's why I believe this will work. You give him the weapons. The Redskins have the weapons to have one of the best defenses in the league next season. They just need to bring it together. Injuries killed this team a lot this year, but if they can bring that defense together and work around Alex Smith on offense, I don't see why they're not winning this division next year. And I'm a Giants fan. I'm gonna say it like it is. I'm not the biggest YouTuber, I'm not the biggest channel, but I do know my football. I will say that. I do know my football. You can ask some of the biggest YouTubers that. They see my comments, they replied to my comments because I do know my football. Now, hopefully, this video doesn't turn into me exploiting Madden because, you know, Madden does have its problems, but that's exactly why I believe Alex Smith will work for the Redskins. Now, let's get into this gameplay. First of all, we're going to set this team up how Alex Smith likes. Alex Smith wants a nice receiver running back right there who can also run the ball. Alex Smith wants a fast receiver on the outside, Jamison Crowder. He wants fast receivers on the outside. Who's the next fastest? Oh, Terrell Pryor actually is, but we're going to keep him in this. Actually, we'll go Terrell Pryor outside, and we'll keep Josh Johnson in the slot. He likes big receivers in the middle, too, so he can throw, too. At tight end, who knows? Jordan Reed might get injured next year anyways. But Vernon Davis reunited? Oh, yeah. I like that. Definitely like that. Now, let's get into this gameplay. I'm sorry I rambled on so much, but if you did listen, you guys know what I'm talking about. Now, here we go. Let's get into this gameplay. First quarter. Let's break it down. That defensive line too spread out, run the ball. No easier way to make it easier for Alex Smith than give him a nice run game. Give him a run game, you make it easier for him. Mix it up. Now let's look here. Corners playing back. Look, they're showing a cover 4 look. As they play cover 4 here, we're going to have Crowder on the hitch. If they come into a cover 2, hit the drag, and we're just going to work it there first. They come up into a cover 2, nice drag to Terrell Pryor. Big body across the middle receiver. Big body across the middle of the field. Nice safety valve. Look here again. BC cover 2. Just in case they morph into a cover 3, I'm putting on the flat. But here I see cover 2. My first read is to run it back out the backfield. Safety stay back there. Running back out the backfield.
And he'll get it down to the 47 here. It'll be a pickup of just
3rd and 2.
And that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Here we see the safeties, the corners are playing off.
Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware of ball making.
Corners playing off. We got Crowder on that quick out.
3rd and 2, Smith. He finds his target. It's Crowder.
Alex Smith looking sharp. Not getting the most yards, looking sharp, very efficient. That's one thing about Alex Smith. Get him into the rhythm early, he's your guy.
I don't think it's a surprise.
Here we go.
We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing before.
We're seeing one safety high. First read, Chris Thompson off the back. In the flat. There you go. There you go. Ooh, nice shoot by Chris Thompson.
A very solid gain of 27.
So many times you hear today's NFL.
I was on the cover 3 flat. Oh, cover 3.
Get your best players
Go to the flat on the cover 3. If they don't play hard on the flat, you got the flat. Now here, this is what we're going to do. Here's the awareness of Alex Smith. He sees one safety high. He's going to flood the right side. You got to choose one. They took Vernon Davis. They took Chris Thompson. You got Vernon Davis. Alex Smith. That's one thing he has over Kirk. Always been better at reading defenses than Kirk. Kirk panics a lot. Alex Smith doesn't panic.
And the way that they did it, now look where they are on the field. All right, this is naturally set up.
Now this is a great drive for Alex Smith. Like I truly believe Alex Smith will make this work. You give him the weapons. We see him have the weapons here. You give him the weapons. He won't throw for 500 yards a game. He won't throw for 200. He'll get to 2. He can get to 200. He won't throw for 300. He can't throw for 300 if you let him. But if you give him a run game and you give him the type of receivers he wants, which the Redskins do have, you build this offense truly around him, he's going to make it work. Now we only doing the first half. That's all we really got to see from Alex Smith.
Charles Davis to my right. I'm Brandon
You give him the
Gaudin.
weapons, Redskins are a threat now.
Quarter number 2, and they've got
Kirk
it here.
Cousins, they never really saw him as that guy, and the way he finished Week 17 just reassured that for them. Now here, we see this heavy blitz coming out of goal line. What we gonna do? Them 2 tight ends, Jordan Reed and Vernon Davis, they're gonna be the distraction to sneak Niles Paul in the end zone.
Smith throwing again.
And
the tip there altered the ball.
all right, we might have to exploit Madden a little bit in this game. Now, releases in this game all year have been retarded. We're gonna say it. They've been retarded. We're not even gonna get into it, Dubs. But anyways, point blank period. If he has if he has to run a drag, why is he going for outside release there? That's it. End of the video. Let's go. End of that breakdown. Let's go.
First down. Surprised that wasn't a run.
They're coming out in the. They want us to run stick. Let's see. 2 safety high. Bring Vernon.
To the air again, Smith.
Oh, he got sacked. Now I asked what happened on that play. I was trying to put Vernon Davis on the drag. I accidentally hit X to snap the ball instead of hitting his icon, so that's on me. And they were in the 2 high. Since they covered the quick hitch in the slot, Vernon Davis would have been open for the touchdown there. But here we go. We're seeing quick here. They're going to look for Vernon Davis to come back to Chris Thompson. They moved into 1 safety high. Ooh, good job by the ZB knocking it down. And one thing that won't really be missed but might see more with Alex Smith is mobility. Kirk Cousins did have some mobility, but Alex Smith, he definitely gets off the pocket better. He definitely can make more plays on the run. Not saying it's a mobile quarterback league, because it's definitely not. But he can definitely make some more plays, get it outside, or if it's not there and he can't check it down, he will run with the ball. Now we're seeing 2 high. If they move into a 1 high, I'm going to look to the flat, then look to the corner. If they stay in the 2 high, I'm going to look at the corner still, and then I'm coming back to Chris Thompson. They stay in this 2 high look. Make plays. Oh, and that's what we just talked about. Alex Smith and his mobility. Yeah, it was.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
They give him 14 yards that time.
Let's see.
Fresh set of downs.
Now that box is pretty stacked. They're coming out in this 2 high look.
It's time to go.
If they go into this 1 high, we're going to come back to... If they come in this 1 high, we're going to look to the flat. They come out in 1 high. Oh, they're playing man. There we go. Man, I held possession, but there it was. Just got to hold on to the ball.
Hey, don't forget, by the way,
and Dotson is a pretty big receiver. You know, you expect him to hold on to that.
In Orlando on January 28th.
But like we said, you give him a run game, too, to make it easier. He'll get it going. Patience, patience, patience. Oh, Crowder, you got to hold that block better.
I think that for the guys who didn't make the Super Bowl, it's a big consolation prize, and I think we're getting better.
And now we go into the 2-minute quarter. Now, Alex Smith is looking pretty good early. You know, I've made some mistakes. I'm not going to blame it on Alex Smith. It's been on me. But I feel like Alex Smith has been playing very well. Now we see a cover 2 here. We're going to put we're going to put Pryor. We're going to put him quick there and on the cover 2 across the middle. Right, so let's watch their safeties. They stay in the cover 2. Oh, there's Vernon Davis. Him hooking up with his old teammate. Very efficient numbers so far. The yardage won't actually play realistically in Madden with the time that I have, but we're only going to play the first half here. And this is what we've been looking for. This is the coverage we've actually been looking for. Safeties are wide. You can tell it's a blitz already. They're covering the receivers already. Tell the offensive line to max protect. And we're going to hit Dotson on this out route. Oh, it's not a blitz. They showed it. They got a smile. Alex Smith now. He gets out of bounds.
Nice work to get 7 out of that.
Yep, they showed a blitz look, but then they dropped into a cover 4. Or maybe they probably were playing cover 4 the whole way. Safeties were just a line far outside. See, they're aligned across the receivers. Now I'm seeing a cover 2 look. Safeties down, but just in case they don't shift into a cover 1, we're going to have Crowder down the field. But our primary read here, Vernon Davis hitting to hold that zone. If it's zone, if it's man coverage, we're going to hit Chris Thompson on the linebacker. Going one, safety high. Here's Vernon Davis, just like we said. If they play zone, you hit Vernon Davis. They said in the 2 high too. No, they went 1 high. They went 1 high. I didn't actually look at the safeties on that play because it was a quick read I had to make. Here we're gonna put Crowder on the fade again just in case. Here we see they're playing. The safeties are a little too far inside, so I'm reading cover 4. On a cover 4, you know, anything underneath works. So you're gonna watch the safety. Safeties comes down, man covered, stepped up into the pocket, just get the ball out underneath. They're staying in this cover 3, so here I'm reading cover 2 again, so we're just gonna hit Vernon Davis on the drag. Oh, nope, they covered that, so Chris Thompson gets across the first down. Run the no huddle.
Just shy of the 20 in the red zone. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to.
Here we go. We see 1 high. Here's the 1 high look we're looking for. We're going to create a flood. If they cover Thompson to the flat, I got Terrell Pryor underneath. Oh, I got Terrell Pryor in there. Call timeout.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play
on the 9-yard line. Now Alex Smith has the arm too, so if we need him to zing it somewhere in the coverage, he'll get it there. I'm seeing the cover 2 look. Actually, I'll keep him on the slant. If the safety stay in the 2 high, I'm gonna have the Dotson right there on the slant. Safety stay in 2 high. Ooh, that. I don't like how that linebacker had contact right there. That should be a little bit of pass interference, but we had Dotson there for the touchdown. They're staying in the 2 high again. Oh, 1 high. They got pressure, but I was going to get it out to Chris Thompson. But they got 3 points, so Alex Smith on both drives, let him down for points, and that's what you like to see. Now that's the end of halftime. So that's the end of halftime. That's all we're gonna do. And like I said, I've told you my reasons why I believe Alex Smith will work for this team. Great team overall. Defense gets it together. You give him the weapons he needs to work around it, he'll definitely get this offense going. He's a better option than Kirk Cousins to me. He's more secure with the ball, less turnovers, better arm strength, you know. And really it comes down, you know, Kirk Cousins' measurables aren't the best when it comes to hand size. Alex Smith has big hands, so that's why he has a better grip on the ball, able to zing the ball in the tight coverages when he has to. But Alex Smith is I won't say too conservative. He'll hit you deep. But if he has to play underneath all game because y'all playing over the top, he will. We've seen that he will. And he'll force you to come up, and then just great decision with the ball. He'll check it down if he has to, and if he has to get it deep, he'll get it deep. He'll do everything he can to make sure the offense is efficient, and that's when most people doubt Alex Smith. Now, I believe the Chiefs had a good thing with Alex Smith, but Patrick Mahomes did show in Week 17 that he knew what he was doing as well. So, really, it was a win-win for the Chiefs and a bigger win for the Redskins. I believe you give Alex Smith the weapons and the defense gets his stuff together, plagued by injuries, we will say that. But if the defense gets their stuff together, because they have too many playmakers on defense to be playing like this. Defense gets his stuff together, offense, you give him his weapons, Alex Smith gonna take you to the playoffs. That's it for this video. It's your boy Chico. Thank you for spending time with me. I know I ran overboard with the beginning, and if you are here, thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. It's your boy Chico. I'll holler at you later.